for them overall. And we're in, and the spike's already been planted by KRU.
And there we go, it starts. KRU definitely got that spike down over on that A site, as it's most definitely the retake starting off for the moment, but Zellsis goes into BAF, and they keep on defusing. They make it work with the Ninja, not quite yet. Close enough for it, as axeddy is trying to make it all the round, and KRU takes it, the pistol in favor.
And Zellsis is going to be trying to fight for showers at this point, and Boombot's going to be cleared instantly. And Leaf actually catches Daveeys early on.
Yeah, wide swing out of BAF, instant punishment, as though Klaus finds a bit of remedy, as they pretty much made it on the site, even finding Zellsis as well with the snake bite. And so the control over A nearly belongs to them. They still feel a little cautious to not directly get for the spike, but here it comes. As axeddy is carrying it, actually doesn't move for it yet, as NagZ wants to punish them further. Klaus falls, but NagZ is hunting and gets punished in the end. It's looking good for Cloud9. Only 2 more players stand from KRU. Comes close to the side. It's still him who wants to have a duel anytime soon. Gets that one against Vanity, and 2 more stand on the site. No chance at all, and Cloud9 grab their now dropping down. The Molotov should deny KRU the entrance, but is that the case indeed? Xeppaa just waits for them to come out of the choke position, but it works quite well, and once more it's the judge speaking the verdict of "you shall not pass." Xeppaa says the same for a triple nice entry. And Klaus stands there with no options, shrugging, what should I do? There's nothing annoying, as Klaus still taps it once. That smoke will go down any second soon. The xand finds Leaf, it looks good. No, it doesn't. It is Cloud9 who might have just lost the site, need to retake it, as well as Ye and Xeppaa right now try to make that one work any second soon. It's 10 more seconds to get the spike down. That most definitely...
It might be still just worth saving, considering the credits aren't that great for him either.
Depends if he finds a frag or not. One overstep from Daveeys, not a problem really there from Ye, and it's only xand who can make the difference. He's done the difference from time and time again. Seeing if he finds anything close, to flashes out, he will swing, finds one, the second as well! The quad saves KRU! Or is it all the fake? That is what Cloud9 have to ask themselves. The second flash and all the utility coming as well. Vanity finds at least one, there's not much more for him. The ult pops out as well, and as he's airborne, he's not finding much more. Xeppaa saves the day, or does he? That is the question for the moment, as he has been eliminated. The B side is somewhat open, accessible for the side of KRU to get the spike down, that is for certain. And Zellsis still has his ult. Zellsis still has the opportunity, has to swap sides, and this could eliminate it. Could pretty much do the job, but it's actually second snake bite coming in, and it can only NagZ to be found. Finds the ult, does not take it down! But the teleport is what he can find. The brimstone smokes at least would allow them to get closer on site, but they still have BAF to clear, where 2 players are awaiting them. It's already NagZ's dead as he tried to lurk. Zellsis continues to spree and gets a second as well. The double has been secured, but Daveeys has a say in this. As he gets him down, Vanity locks down the site and leaves it to a single race who still stands a chance. KRU is not fully done with that one. Daveeys is fully done with that one, but a player peeking from Haven any second soon. Getting out. Does he even find the kill? NagZ actually is not finding anything, and it could be Xeppaa with low HP still seeking something, but no chance, as from left and right the players come. It could be the 4th for KRU, as they also put that ult in. Daveeys finds Leaf, and this means only 2 more from Cloud9 stand. It should be near impossible, and it would be excellent for them.
It's chaotic now. The fight's coming in close. It's just going to be Vanity left alive.
He doesn't stand a chance at all. Nope.
For themselves. All of these angles being cleared. Nobody in lamps for C9 because they expected this ultimate to come through.
Yeah, how far is he going to go though? Is he going to find anyone? Ain't the case, and Leaf is going for that beautiful lurk. Finds NagZ. And Cloud9, they want more of ultimates to use, as though that is the perfect timing. Never mind! It works brilliantly for Cloud9. It's for a second.
Just a little bit. So B-long is where KRU are looking to go.
And so they're entering. B side is definitely where they're going to attack from. Klaus is just waiting for the right timing for the hookah players to make a mistake, as in the meantime, Vanity and Xeppaa, that's a brick wall, you can't catch through it. And so, a single ult to make the difference most likely ain't going to happen, except they're all to clear up what's awaiting them. It could have been possible that it has not even been seen. Klaus is waiting for the first, the bot comes out, but Ye starts fragging. Klaus has the answer though, as they come onto the site, he keeps on locking it down. And so 2 remain for Cloud9. Could change the sites, but ain't doing so. Daveeys is low HP, gotta check the corner, finds him on the edge of the smoke. And Klaus does not have much to say in this. Low HP he was, and so only NagZ remains. But if there's a man to clutch it right, it is NagZ.
Only 3 bullets left on the headhunter.
Make it 2.
Going down 1 by 1, and look how close Vanity's playing at this spot. A bit of a bait away, and the frenzy's gonna close that distance.
And he's going to an absolute death trap. No chance at all for him, and Sodas makes it only 4. High ground taken also here by Zellsis, but they're still not fully on site. They still need to change the back off the sand positions, but they might just make it work. They very much do. It's only Vanity, never mind. 10 HP and a Spectre left. As he's upgrading,
He's going for the TP.
he's gonna run.
Only one smoke left and 10 HP. Going over towards that side. The Chimp is still alive. There's a trademark right there on this entrance to Showers. And he's in his smoke, so he might not even clear it. Runs right into NagZ's crossfire. That's because Team Liquid won't play the Viper. This wall is going to make it more awkward. He's trying to check between two angles, and Leaf catches him by surprise. They expect it. He's got a gun upgrade, and this execute coming in thick and fast.
And perfect to break the timing. Leaf is just hunting him down. And this brings us to a number 11. In a matter of seconds after they found the entry, they realized, let's put that stim beacon down and just run it, because the Brimstone smoke's not going to be fast enough anyway. It seems like that could be pretty much done, but the lurk from axeddy, could he make the difference? They're all swapping sides. It might not be too relevant as Leaf gets him in the end. 2 players remain from KRU. And you gotta perform the impossible. Defender standing in bath as if they would be attacking. Xeppaa tries to farm a few more. Zellsis is gonna steal it. But if Cloud9 give us a North American Grand Final, or if KRU has something to say in it, as NagZ directly starts with an entry, Vanity falls, but there's more to come as Leaf has an answer. On the other side of the map, they already went all the way around, and it's a 2 versus 2, the C site. That most definitely is going to be the goal. Zellsis is coming in from behind. They don't expect the player that close. But 18 points of health.
Daveeys was nowhere nearby as well, so the spikes...
Except he finds that one bullet, but here he has been the tap heard. Zellsis swings wide, knows what's up. 1 point of health. Stun might be at the right time, but the nade should deny it. He needs to move so far back, and there's a single bullet that makes the difference, but he's still not dead. There it goes. Back of Klaus, and as Daveeys is also on 30 points of health, he cannot be hunted down. Do they keep on pushing down mid? They do, and it might be Vanity who finds a double. Players left and right as suddenly one is elevated. It's not looking too good for Cloud9 to deny that plant.
Springboard in through, but Xeppaa's taken mid. He also has Zellsis to support, so this is going to be a really awkward plant for KRU. They're pretty much surrounded.
And with NagZ falling down, it's pretty unlikely. 79 points of health, a Bulldog in hand. And that's not much more happening, or is there? Finds Zellsis, didn't lose a single point of health, and as he walks and sneaks around the boxes, might just find another, does so, and close by. He's actually gonna be close up, and so he should hear from behind. It is Xeppaa finding the kill.
He doesn't hear from behind, no. He's completely muted, so Xeppaa's able to...
About to use it. That sight could be all theirs. Vanity needs to decide what he does, and he stays back in the corner.
He missed Vanity.
Anyway. It missed Vanity, but he was spotted anyway. Can still find a kill onto NagZ, and keeps on moving. KRU, second thoughts, but there's nothing to really debate, as they're still getting onto the site. It's not really working at all. It is going to be Cloud9 finding a second round.
He's on another angle that might not be cleared properly by KRU.
And so it's 30 seconds to make that execute work. A lot of utility that still could be used by Cloud9. The flash coming in, as well as the Haunt seeking a little bit more. Gets out of it. But it might be just the control they're looking for. But look at that. They're going to be all thrown back. The rolling thunder working brilliantly. And goodness, that is Zellsis even finding the kill. And so it comes there from above as NagZ still seeks for more. 10 seconds, and the spike is unretrievable. No chance at all. High cost rounds. This is a thing.
With all this utility, they're ready to sort of go in, and they've pushed them all the way down C-Long again. This time they have guns.
Oh, and they're going to start to defuse. Are they going to get it at half yet? Yes, they do. All players are standing on site. Vanity keeps on defusing. He's going to be the knight for the moment. Never mind, he actually made it in time. And KRU didn't have a response. Away from the double doors of Garage, but you see right here, KRU already set up the goal for themselves to once more end up and see a side that didn't necessarily work for them in the past. Leaf actually goes for it, aggressively standing to see if anyone in the smoke can be punished, and 2 he gets. An absolute beast he is. And as the ult from Fate comes in as well, the site doesn't make it any easier. Vanity swings, but gotta be careful about it, because not every single reinforcement is there, as there's going to be Xeppaa punished.
So
Vanity still has a reply to it.
30 seconds
Trying to move around on the backside. The stun in that corner where Vanity was last seen. Doesn't catch on to much. Whatever they can, and it's just already down to 3.
Like I said, he has a bit of a lurk. Potentially could make the difference if he finds 1 or 2 players off guard, particularly the ones on B. But as all his friends are dying left, right, and center, most definitely, his lurk might be the most influential. Or will it be the case? Comes down and needs to hit the timing on the players that are waiting in middle, but all the time he was sneaking was not even worth it.
Even if he got one, Cloud9 have played so close together, it's so hard to trade them. Like xand could get one, but there's always somebody from...
Oh, and he knows. Here's all those steps. The flash comes out. Is he in safety? No, the ult's going to be used and gets one. That is, by the way, the spike down. And now try your best to get out of this alive. No chance. Cloud9 secure the perimeter, and nobody's trespassing.
And NagZ just hoping that somebody overpeaks a little bit, but Cloud9 is still prepared enough, and the ultimate from Vanity is actually stuck all the way in behind. axeddy might be able to get a flank on in this spot.
One enemy remaining.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. axeddy can save the day as he goes a little deeper. One is whiffing, but there's no chance.
I don't want to see him push up. This is what I mean. Like, KRU is starting to try and go for these gamble plays and being broken apart every single time.
Spike planted.
The team play is starting to really disperse from KRU, whereas Cloud9 are looking more and more cohesive as a unit. But the spike has gone down 3v4 on the A side.
Oh, they're just going to wallbang him. This is absolutely incredible. NagZ is dead. 2 more on side. axeddy tries his best to survive. And back there, Klaus tries his best, but it is a great start for Cloud9. Spike is now down on B. But KRU is initiating the retake. Yeah, Leaf shouldn't have too much of a chance, but he still gets one. So still a +1 here on Cloud9. The Spike most definitely known the position very much out in the open, and as they're finding to get the flank, Xeppaa even gets another one. It looks possible, as though it is now a 2 versus 2. axeddy and NagZ seeking what they can find. It is only Zellsis. And is it once more going to the pistol to be the glimpse of hope for KRU? He's just waiting for it. Could use for the stun, knows they cannot make it in time, and here it comes. Might just even get 2 in the meantime, but it's enough, and KRU get the pistol. Standing there ready and waiting to find a little more. The trap could be a little bit of a nuisance, but he does not find the kill that he was expected to find. And xand holds left, right, and center, but also gets punished in the end. It's not looking good for KRU. And Cloud9, whatever. As now the paranoia comes in, it will probably only get Zellsis there on backside, and they definitely tried to make it work, but Leaf is looking in the wrong direction. It could still be successful here for the side of KRU, but never mind. It's a new objective of Cloud9, and the GPS is getting him right in that direction. As Zellsis even gets the flank, it might be done and dusted right.
The mental is broken. Everybody's sort of splintering off from KRU. xand is sort of pushed up, but Zellsis really good at watching these flanks. There's 2 other players that could potentially come in on mid, but he's given up that spot. And the spike's been planted. There's not much time for Daveeys and Klaus to get stuff done here.
That would be probably the most wonderful comeback of this year, but can't be really realistic about it.
They're so scared of Zellsis because he was playing in that mid spot watching for rotations.
Exactly. And there's still so much utility left for Cloud9 to work with, but the end of the side, blind they are for a moment. There's also a Cease following up, and obviously Zellsis has his ult. It's not getting any easier. And as suddenly it's Klaus who's airborne, tries to find a little more, gets himself a double with 5 points of health and hardly any time left. This cannot be done, it cannot be finished, and it is done because Cloud9